What's up, YouTube? Selfworth coming in with another video. Discipline defines your destiny. Before I get started, I want to give a shout out to all my new subscribers, all my red subscribers. And if you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscription button in the corner of your screen. Hit that notification bell as well, and you'll get all my videos sent straight to your phone or your device as soon as I put them up on YouTube. But let's get right into this video. Discipline defines your destiny. I know we're about to start a new year in 2021. And I want you guys to self-improve and be the best version of yourselves. And I always tell you guys on my channel, it's about your plan, your purpose, your program. You versus you. These are definitions of discipline to make you successful in life and be a better man, a better woman, a better parent, a better whatever, because a lot of times our lack of discipline is challenged on a day-to-day basis. What I mean by that, you have social media all over the place. Anytime you pick up your phone, you are distracted. It really takes you to even drive down the street not to touch your phone, just to focus on the road. That's a form of discipline. So we live in a day and age when discipline is getting taken away from us and we don't even notice it. We don't even, think about it. So I want you guys to always start off with your spiritual, your mental, your physical, because that is a key to get you over the hump in life and have the validation, have the legacy, and something that defines you, because you have that birthday, that slash, and that death day, and how you're going to build a legacy for your kids and your kids' kids. So the first thing I want to talk about is your plan. You got to have a plan for your life. If you don't have a plan for your life, you're lost. So the plan is easy to think about a plan. It's easy to say, I want to do this, I want to do that. But when you get the plan or realize how you're going to work your plan, it's going to take some form of discipline. But after you get that plan, you're going to go after your purpose. Now, your purpose is going to be something that makes you feel validated, that you don't have to pick up social media or any avenues to make you feel like, oh, this is helping me, cope with something in your life. You have to, have a plan, fall in love with it, get married to it. If it involves social media, would it? But if it involves social media to expand your purpose, that's cool. I ain't sitting here bashing that part. But remember, your plan, your purpose is in you, and you got to find it for yourself. And then last but not least, you got to jump into that program part. Now, the program part is going to be challenged every day. Some days you're not going to feel like going to the gym. Some days you're not going to feel like working on your purpose. Some days you're not going to feel like planning your weekly schedule or your daily schedule. But at the end of the day, it's all inside of you of just, enduring, not trying to go around, not doing your, working on your program, not trying to look for other people for validation to avoid you from doing or looking for excuses. It's time you to just go through it, understand what you got to do what you want to do later. And that's what it's all about. Because when you get a form of discipline and you get used to discipline, it just happens. It's just like if you have a dog and he keeps using the bathroom inside the house, but you do what you have to do. You put the nose into the pee, the boo-boo or whatever. You beat the shit out of him and hit him in the nose. Eventually, he's going to get to the point that he's disciplined enough to let you know he got to go outside. Same thing with us. It's human errors. If we just stop picking up the phone, we stop listening to all this toxic things on YouTube or on these other platforms, and we focus on what we have to focus on, we will be the best version of ourselves. So you definitely going to have to, focus on you. And then next, you're going to have realize it's not going to happen overnight. If you was eating bad for 15, 20 years and you got extra weight, you got to start eating right and going to the gym, working out. It's going to take some delayed gratification in this process. And another thing about the process is once you think it, your body will follow, but you got to get it up here first before anything changes about your situation in life. You gotta put it in your brain. You gotta work your brain, because whenever you work your brain, your body will follow. So do the work, get discipline on that part. Now your delayed gratification is gonna have to be, like I said, that's why it's called delayed gratification. We live in an era when we can pick up the phone and feel like, oh, I can get validation anywhere, but it doesn't work like that. We gotta make sure that we understand that I gotta set a goal, a plan, and run my program to the point that if I'm trying to lose weight or grow a business, it might not take 3 months. It may take 6 months, 7 months, maybe a year, 2 years, 3 years, whatever it is. If you don't start now, it's either one day or no day. Because everybody say, one day I'm going to do this, one day I'm going to do that. Go out there and do it. I know this is like a little rant video, but it needs to be said because 2021 is coming up and our discipline needs to be on point for us to see things in our life. And that's another thing. When you're disciplined as a person and you know yourself and you know your self-worth, you see what your standards and your boundaries are. You start to notice the other people's weaknesses when you work on yourself. And that's not to be like, prejudging people or nothing like that. But when you put in the work, you are reflective to who else also that you reflect with. So basically, you are what you eat, you are what you put in you are what you just do, period, what you listen to, all that. When you start to find yourself, you will find like-minded people like yourself. So that's basically what I'm saying. I know that's a little off the rail. Well, it ain't off the rails, just a little tangent kind of where I lost off on that. But at the end of the day, guys, you got to have the boundaries. You got to have standards. You got to have a plan. And you got to realize this stuff don't happen overnight. If you want to be defined as a person that's successful, any person with success, you may see them on TV, you may see them all on social media. That person had a form of discipline. And you got to put yourself in that in that environment and put your mind as that you're successful before the discipline starts. But that's when the hard work starts, is you versus you. Because at the end of the day, nobody can blame nobody if you're not doing what you got to do. So that's all I really want to say on this video, guys. I want you to stack up your life. I want you to attack your life. And I'll holler at you guys on the next video. Peace.